This is a Do You Validate podcast.
If you can make it in the Riff Tank, they'll give you the green light, and you can even walk away with your life.
I need a captivating story with characters on the fly.
I know this better be good. I wanna die. In the Riff Tank, this is stressing me out. Oh God, I hope this is good. I don't wanna die. In the Riff Tank. Would you not interrupt the theme song?
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Riff Tank. It is me, your host Joel, and we're about to get to riffing. Sadly, Lysandra and Marietta's idea, although fun and charming, not good enough for the shark, the producer upstairs, so they are dead. So we're here at Riff Tank, and you know what time it is. Let's start the clock.
Hold on, we get eaten by a shark if
No,
our movie's not good enough?
no, you don't get eaten by a shark. You should have. Y'all read the contracts.
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah.
I had my lawyer look over it.
So these are our two new co-hosts. We have Dave and Ryan of Good Cop, Rad Cop. It might be the last time they're around because you guys know the drill. If they don't like the ideas upstairs, you die, and it's not by shark.
Okay.
Cause if you're a Do You Validate patron, you get to submit how they'll die. I don't die.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
We have a don't kill the messenger policy here.
Okay.
And so I'm the messenger. I run the ideas upstairs. I called it. And so today, like for instance, if you do a bad job, this was submitted by Rachel F. And you'll die by being mauled by a horde of gerbils.
Okay.
So that's
like
Do
an
you want to just
adorable
do
way
a
to
bad
go
job?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me want to try very hard.
Yes.
Yeah,
But we
that
do have an
seems kinda
hour.
fun.
Clock has already started, as you
Okay.
saw.
Spooky.
And like I said, we had Lysandra Vasquez and Marietta Mindler last time. They are dead. You guys don't know this, but I just throw them out. I just throw everyone's body in the dumpster out back. We buried the first couple of guests, but then
It just got too
it was
Run out of
too
space
much.
fast, yeah.
Yeah.
Whole
Well,
few-
I mean, I hope the gerbils just kind of finish.
Yeah,
They would
I
consume
think
you whole,
y'all's
yeah.
will be the easiest because gerbils are just gonna do all my work.
yeah.
So this is our on-set producer. This is Sherman.
Hi, Sherman.
Sherman, he's angry.
Okay.
Here's
yeah,
the thing: we want Sherman to be happy.
Okay.
Yeah, this really gets everybody. You tell them, "Hey, you're gonna die," then you show them a
really fun.
reversible plushie.
Yeah.
And then all my guests are like, "Oh, I am neurodivergent.
Okay.
I do." It's just comforting to me. It's like all the plushies I have at home. So, anyways, he's angry right now because we gotta make him a good movie.
Okay.
So everybody, we're gonna shake this up. We're gonna everyone draws a prompt,
Okay.
and then we decide which prompt we like best.
All right.
If we hate all of them, we can put them back and shit talk the patrons that submitted them.
All right.
Okay.
hell yeah.
I like
Tap
that.
it once. And then
That could
we
be
pick
a
our
movie.
favorite. If you want to, we can marry some prompts. We've only done that once. Put Sherman back in his tank. Okay, and we'll start off with Ryan. What's your prompt and who's it from?
Okay, this is from TJ, and it says, make any movie that hasn't already been made into a Muppet movie.
Oh, and so make a movie that hasn't been turned into a Muppet movie into a Muppet movie.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun. I like
Yeah.
that.
That's
okay.
a weird way to write that, TJ.
Well, fuck you, TJ.
Yeah.
Thanks for the Patreon
I
support.
like that.
Dave.
All right, this one comes from Dallas. It's board games that don't need a movie adaptation, but for some reason get one. I got a few in the sack for that.
Okay.
That is,
all right. I think we can make that
Fuck,
work.
man. I was about to say Muppets
That's
is a
fun.
good one, but that's a really good one.
I feel like we can combine the two on that.
Yeah.
That is honestly
The Muppet
Very true.
Operation
There hasn't
movie.
been a...
Hide and Prejudice, a classic romance between Dr. Jekyll and his other half
Ooh.
from Liz T. All these, and I think this is the first time we pulled all these prompts. I am gonna say I want to do either board game or Muppet movie.
Yeah.
I don't mind combining the two.
I think we
there's
can make
something
that
there.
work.
Okay,
Yeah, I
well
think we can do a
we'll
Muppet.
put back Hide and Prejudice from Liz T. Thank you so much.
Although I still think that's a good one, Liz. You should keep writing prompts.
If we don't use the prompt, we put it back in, and then we keep the ones out. So yeah, so we have we're gonna do a hybrid prompt today of turn a movie, make it a Muppet movie, and a board game that doesn't need to be made into a live action movie, but it is. So I think we got to pick the board game first.
that makes
They're
sense.
so good off. You got Kerplunk. Have you guys ever played Kerplunk?
Kerplunk would be a
The
very
marbles,
hard
you
board.
pull the sticks.
I don't know if we can. I mean,
I think you do Muppet Kerplunk. They live inside of a jar, and then it just keeps falling down.
Oh, I remember Kerplunk now. I remember Kerplunk.
That's so bad.
There's that. I was thinking of Don't Wake Daddy.
Don't wait.
Remember Don't Wake
It seems like it would get
Daddy is
aggressive really fast.
Yes.
Or like a horror movie.
Yeah.
and then like the Swedish
speaking of,
chef or
thanks
Sweden
for
says
saying
daddy.
that. We got to we have to spin the genre wheel
Ooh,
to
what's
see
the
what kind.
genre? Ooh,
This is to see. Now spin it hard because
Oh,
it's
it's gonna be
it's shitty. There we go. All right, and then we're on double. This is gonna be a split genre. So spin
Here,
it
Ryan,
twice.
see it.
Split genre.
So we're gonna now
All right,
split-
so now we
spin
got
it
two
twice.
genres. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
And
And
come on, double again, baby. Quadruple genre film.
Quadruple genre.
What is
All right,
this?
we have made for TV movie. All
Okay.
right. It is a
Elevated.
Muppet movie,
Here,
so
I'll
Disney
roll.
Channel
I'll
original.
spin. I'll spin.
All right.
So a made for TV.
Booyah.
Fun, and then the final one is comedy.
It's Muppets.
A Muppet board
Muppet
game
comedy.
movie that's made for
You
TV
don't
and a
see-
comedy.
You don't see a lot of comedy made for TV movies. I feel like a lot of those are more like drama shitty.
It's really-
Yeah.
I'd love to see a
Like
Lifetime
what, like-
comedy though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing made for TV and comedy, which is going to be pretty easy since we're doing Muppet movie meets a board game that hasn't had an adaptation yet. Okay.
Breaking Bad at chess.
Okay.
I feel there's definitely been chess movies.
Have there?
There
No,
have-
well, there's
but
been
none of them have
Searching
been
for Bobby
told this
Fischer was
That's what I'm
story.
saying. Not like where it is like, oh, we have to. I'm a bishop that can only move.
Not until the story of the game. Of
I mean, you could
chess.
just recast, the Queen's Gambit, but
Yeah.
with Muppets.
But I think chess has had its day.
Yeah,
as
for
as because once again, like
We can do the peg
It's
game
kind
from
of
Cracker
run its
Barrel.
course.
The Muppet movie peg game Cracker Barrel tournament.
We got to keep jumping these guys.
okay. There's some other underrated ones.
Operation is Dave said Operation earlier.
Operation's
that
a
could be
decent one.
a
Yeah, because you can
gritty,
do kind of like
sad
a
Muppet
Grey's
movie.
Anatomy type of vibe. Yeah.
Ooh,
And it's this guy that ate a whole tire.
which is actually since it's a Muppet movie, we could legitimately do all of the stuff
All
that
of
you
the things
find
that's
in
in there.
Operation.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like a wishbone.
Yeah.
Who swallows a whole wishbone? What a jackass.
What else? Isn't there like a butterfly, a bucket of water?
There is that thing where that elephant sprays butterflies over your house and then your kids vacuum them up for points. Have you played this game? Do you know? Whatever, man.
Is this? Did
This is real. I don't want to hear anything about
did you like just eat a lot of shrooms or something? And you're like, yeah. Anyways, this elephant sprayed all these butterflies.
It's true. It's real. I swear it's real.
all these butterflies.
And then
around.
there's like a Don't Wake Daddy variation where you like try to keep this dog from taking a shit. If you guys played that, you guys don't go to the board game section very much, do you?
I think we're going to a different one.
Bunch of losers, man.
Hold on, they're gonna
Going
don't wake
to the-
Daddy about dog shit.
It's basically it's like don't shit dog or something. You get it. What else? Settlers of Catan. That's not boring. That'd be a very interesting.
It's made for TV.
we
'cause
should do a Muppet Pandemic movie.
Oh,
Muppet Pandemic could be
Oh,
fun.
the game.
The
Okay.
game. Yeah.
I was like, no, we shouldn't.
It'd be pretty funny.
Sounds good.
Muppet Risk, not bad.
Muppet Risk is good. I
World
think
Domination.
Muppet Pandemic is funny since it's the idea of the Muppets are the ones like that are trying to like one of Fozzie Bear's out there like trying to track the virus. We got somebody at home.
Yeah.
I think Muppet Pandemic is good. I do like Muppet Operation because I think especially made for TV movie.
And the
comedy
is kind of built in.
Yeah.
Any Muppet could make that noise.
And also, you could have the Muppets just be working at the hospital and then a handful of Muppets who need surgery.
Yeah,
It's not just one guy who just ate a bunch of butterflies.
But what if it's all the Muppets doing surgery on each other all the time? Like they never get any customers. It's just the same Muppets working in the hospital. Yeah, okay, we're not eating
You're
on
like,
this.
I'll see myself out on this idea.
Yeah. Okay. I
it's the
like
Deal or No
Muppet.
Deal
Muppet
home
Operation is a good idea for because there hasn't been a Muppet movie in a hospital yet.
Who wants to be a Muppet?
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of fun.
They
All
turn
right,
you
it's
into
a
a
sequel to
Muppet,
the most
yeah.
recent
Wait,
Muppet
are
movie.
you talking about the board
and-
game version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I am. Yeah, this goes real deep.
I think that
This goes real
See,
deep.
I'm thinking about Jason Segel getting an operation where he just turns into a Muppet.
Because I will say, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, there is a board game version of it. I do feel like there's not like the adaptation is the original.
I feel like more interesting than you'd think. Muppet Yahtzee, the movie.
Oh, that movie sucks.
But you make the story is about them playing Yahtzee in a high stakes game. It's Russian Yahtzee.
So it's just
Why
like
is
the last
Russian Yahtzee more high stakes?
because it's with a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
You know the Russians.
You know the
Russian
Russians.
operation.
Yeah.
Russian operation.
You better get that tire out
I
of
feel
there.
like Pepe the Prawn's the one that keeps bringing the gun too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean you're gonna have to sanitize the like. It's funny sanitizing the room, but it's just full of rats.
I think exclusively like all nurses are rats.
Oh, I like that.
All nurses are rats.
I
in
like this.
So there's always like there's so many, like I know there's Rizzo the rat, the lead one, but there's always so many just random rats. So I think
So our chief of surgery needs to be probably Prawn. The Prawn.
Prawn's good for chief of surgery. Yeah, are we going with operation? I think operation.
I think
good.
a hospital drama set around operation. starring the Muppets
because we
works.
can still have the comedy because we're parodying hospital dramas.
That's right.
This is a made-for-TV movie because sadly the Muppets keep getting pushed to the wayside.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So who's our Muppet lead? Who are we following? Obviously, we have the ensemble, but you know what is the? Do we have like a new surgeon? Do we have because this is more following surgeons than medical doctors.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a two-piece surgeon. And it's Statler and Waldorf or whatever. One of them's doing the surgery, and the other's like, "That's how you."
It's also a funny bit would be Statler and Waldorf getting operated on, but not having any anesthesia, so they're roasting whoever is operating on them.
I think what it should be is that they were the lead surgery team and they've retired.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
they still
They're just watching
because
like,
they're so people are trying to get their approval, which is very funny because they're not going to give it to anybody because they're just two catty old gays. And so they're like the lead surgeons that have been killing it. And they constantly laugh at the fact that they are actively killing people on the table.
Yeah. It also could work with Statler and Waldorf are retiring, and then since it is the Muppets, it does need to be a children's hospital, so we are operating.
I don't know, that seems
solely on
aggressive.
kids.
That seems
It's
aggressive.
a made-for-TV movie, so it can be a little dark.
Can it?
Have you seen a Lifetime movie? They're all about
They all are pretty dark.
people
It's
getting.
fair.
It's fucked
very
up, but I
sad.
do like. I do like that it's a children's hospital.
Yeah.
It makes more sense. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I suppose.
It's
Yeah.
a little Patch Adams. It's a little.
It's a little Patch
It's
Adams.
a little Patch
yeah.
Adams. It's a little.
And they say if you open someone up and just laugh inside of them, it'll fix whatever.
Okay, so Stetler and Waldorf are the lead pediatric surgeons at this hospital. They're stepping down.
Yeah.
They just did their final surgery, which they're just they do it like the you know how like at teaching hospitals it's like the surgery in the round where people are like watching down on it, and they're just like cracking jokes left and right. Everyone is laughing at all their little bits, and the mortality rate of children in this is as bad as most countries are because we really don't give a shit about non-rich kids.
That one was your idea. When people bring it up later,
Yeah, it's a bunch of kids are dying, and
that was
then
your
also
part.
now that Statler and Waldorf are retiring, all the surgeries take place in the stadium, and they get to watch in the booth.
Oh yeah, because
they get to watch in the booth.
Yeah.
Still a booth.
Yeah, no, they're still yeah.
Still a presidential box.
So they go up and they watch. They're retiring from surgery, but not from commentary.
You know, if Lincoln would have gotten shot in
At
a
the
surgical
surgery,
theater,
honey, I gotta go see the
they might have
surgery.
actually been able to save him.
Where does Swedish Chef come into all of this?
I think
He works in the cafeteria.
yeah, Swedish Chef works in the cafeteria. I think so. I love a good like co-starring of like human and Muppet. So and I think they should be competing for. They want to become the new
human
surgery
versus the
leads.
Muppet to be the lead
There's
surgeon.
there's other surgeons going for it too, but I think I think we're following two. Like a human and this isn't like Christmas Story where like it's mainly Muppets. I think that's a good mixture of humans and because it's made for TV, so we're gonna have a lot of cameos.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so who's our lead Muppet, and then who we? Let's see, I think Kermit's in it, but I don't think he's the lead.
No,
No,
should
Kermit
not
gets
be
too
the lead.
much stage time.
For sure.
It's time to bring out some of the back burner crew.
I love a good Gonzo piece. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't think Fozzie.
No, Fozzie needs to have like a Patch Adams type role.
Fozzie is Patch
and that's
Adams.
why kids keep dying.
Yeah, Fozzie is Patch
He's
Adams.
so not funny. That it's literally killing kids.
Yeah, they're literally dying of not laughing.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to do Patch Adams, and this is kids. Yeah. And then Stetler and Waldorf are like,
killing-
"You kill more kids with your jokes than we did our bot surgeries." and every
Everybody thinks it's
time
funny.
we think we laugh at how children die due to neglect, kills.
It's just murder.
I want to bring back laugh tracks, and it's just not for every joke. Just whenever we talk about children dying in this.
Is it too late to pitch Laugh Track the movie?
I think it is. But
Damn
we
it.
can use laugh tracks exclusively.
It's made for TV.
It's
I
made
like
for
to think the
TV.
Laugh Track is a character.
It's like New York and
Operation
Sex in the City. At
Yeah.
this point, it is gonna be like there is gonna be a laugh track style. Like we're gonna come to love it by the end of this.
Kind of like a look who's laughing.
Because eventually there will be, and this is a really funny gag, very Muppet style, because they're very meta. So there will be a point where there is a mention of child death, as there is many. And then there's no laugh track, and they look off camera, and there is just that little like bunny Muppet who's just reading, goes, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he hits the laugh track. Yeah. So we know that there's actively somebody in the hospital
With a laugh
with
track.
the laugh
button.
track. Yeah. That's
flatline. Hit
that's
the,
how. Well, that's how.
You hear the flatline and you just hit the button.
For
Time of
insurance
death,
purposes,
6:15.
yeah, insurance purposes, they stay insured because they have the laugh track because it's funny.
It's a joke hospital.
Yeah, it's a joke hospital. both in practice and the fact that it's bad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Lead. All right. So it can't be Kermit. I like. I think his. Well, we can't probably write too much for him. I like the bear. Just Bear is his name.
Oh, I love Bear.
He's so
I
fun.
think he's got like a predominantly. He's got a role in this. He's one of the hospital heads.
Yeah.
And there maybe actually I think Bear would be really well utilized in the lawyer of the hospital.
Ooh, okay. Like
Yeah.
people keep trying to sue the hospital.
People keep trying to
and
sue the
Bear can just
hospital.
give him the runaround.
Yeah, he's giving him the runaround.
Yeah, I like
he's
that.
the hospital lawyer. There. Okay. What about Kermit's? Didn't he have like a little frog cousin?
Yeah. I
Or
can't
some-
remember that kid's name though.
There was a bunch of he had frog kids in
Kermit's a dad?
Christmas Carol.
Hold on.
Dude, Kermit
Well, they're half
fucks.
pig, half frog.
Dude,
They're
how do you not?
monstrosities,
Kermit is
dude.
throwing
They're
that
fucked up
frog
looking.
deed down.
Yeah.
There's
They're
so
very
many
fucking-
variations where Kermit and Piggy have children.
That's pretty badass. I don't know.
It could follow Miss Piggy.
It's doing like a Legally
as
Blonde.
yeah, and she kisses
Ooh.
Kermit
For Legally
before
Pig,
every surgery,
yeah.
but then he gives off hallucinogenic vibes because
He's a frog.
I am a big Miss Piggy fan, and I do think, and we can do it where she's finally, she's left her career of singing and acting, and stardom because she wants to become a surgeon now.
Yeah. And it's made for TV, so people will be like, all right, female surgeon.
Yeah. But
We all know this
in
is
real
gonna be our
life,
lifetime.
in real life, they're like a female. So
It's a pig. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's a pig.
It's a pig. Nobody's gonna buy this thing.
Okay, so Miss Piggy is she's graduated surgery school, so now she's going for
Doing
it.
her residency. I like that we're just making Scrubs, but starring the Muppets.
Yeah.
This rules.
This is not a bad movie.
Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying.
Okay,
this
now
already.
who's the human lead that she's going against?
Ooh.
Who's hot right now? Who do we like?
Who's
And
hot right now? Taylor Swift is hot right now.
Taylor Swift.
She might be a little hard to get.
She's a little hard to get. We pitched a movie that she wrote and directed already.
Okay.
You know
Those
who's not
people
doing
did die.
anything?
Who?
Frankie Muniz. He's not doing anything.
He had like
He started doing-
catastrophic memory loss due to an accident.
I think he started doing like NASCAR or something. I don't know if he had memory loss.
I think he had memory loss.
But I bet acting's like riding a bike. I'm sure he'll figure it out. He'll
Yeah.
get right back in the hot seat.
Now, when you say hot right now, but then you said he's not doing anything.
I just think he'd be easy to get. That's what I'm saying.
We're doing our, listen.
Let's put a realistic
we
budget
don't
behind
have
this
to.
TV movie,
this
guys.
We're not. We're just pitching right now. We got to shoot for the stars, Dave.
Okay.
Dave, this
All right,
is
shooting for the
Riff
stars.
Tank pause.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Riff Tank pause real quick, Dave. Why aren't you going out for more? If
Okay,
you're
okay.
thinking that we should settle, and this isn't about the movie, this is about you, Dave. What's holding
I don't have
you
faith
back?
in myself.
Yeah, what's holding you back from?
All right, so the main human character is Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. So we do like a third tie-in. We get Disney involved in this.
I mean, Disney's
Not
already
even
involved. They
Disney
own the
owns
Muppets.
the Muppets.
They own the Muppets.
That's what I'm saying. We can put as many fucking Marvel characters in this as we want.
We can just have Kylo Ren as the lead. It's Miss Piggy versus Kylo Ren.
Miss Piggy,
versus
Kylo Ren,
the whole cast of the Lion
Spider-Man.
Joke aside, do you think Adam Driver would make a good,
King. Adam Driver
Give me
would
a
be
good
pretty
Muppet.
tight.
especially going like
I
head
think
to head with Miss Piggy?
would be really fun.
I
It's like
think.
you ruined my fucking life.
And this Adam. Oh, perfect. Adam Driver and Miss Piggy are recently broken up.
Ooh, so we got a marriage story. In
There's
here?
a marriage story in here.
Are they divorced?
I
Or
don't
are
know
they
if they
broken
were
up?
married or just broken up, but they have a past, and they've definitely fucked.
So just so everybody knows, in this universe, Kermit has died.
No, Kermit's
He
still
died
around.
on the table, actually, as a child. No,
I think Kermit's still around. We're maybe that Kermit and Piggy are in a polyamorous marriage,
okay.
Okay.
and then
I don't think Kermit.
And then here comes Adam
Well,
Driver.
Kermit might fuck. I think Kermit is a monogamous frog.
well, but
think so?
I think he's.
I
very
do think
progressive.
that there is a past between Piggy and Adam Driver.
Yeah,
And
that
they're
makes
both
sense.
trying to go up for the surgery job. Piggy's been working here for a while.
Yeah.
And then like, there's this new hot shot because he's like, oh, I heard there's a head of surgery position. I'm transferring from my hospital. And lo and behold, it's Adam Driver.
Yeah, and you can have a lot of applicants for this job because, as we've said, Waldorf and Zettler are not good at this job because just kids die every day.
Kids are dying
Like, I
every
could
day.
kill
So
kids.
Adam Driver, Miss Piggy trying to go out for the same thing.
Yeah.
They used to fuck. I think Piggy and Kermit are together, but like they dated back in the day before Piggy and Kermit. You can switch up the storylines, the timeline. So like this is an old fling.
alternate universe.
Yeah, alternate universe. Well, I think what happened was Piggy and Adam Driver were together, and Adam Driver was like, "Well, I need to go to school for being a doctor," and Piggy's like, "I gotta go be a star." And then Piggy, he's like, well, you gotta choose, Hollywood or me. She, of course, chooses Hollywood. And so he's got a little animosity towards Piggy, and she just liked that dick. I bet Adam Driver has good dick.
So she doesn't love him, but he loves her.
But I think there's this is probably still a little bit of, a little bit of something there.
There's nothing wrong with a good triangle.
We're going more into a drama and rather less of a parody. Do you like parodies?
No, we're setting up these stakes here.
Do you like parodies?
I'm not gonna do this because I know what you're trying to do. I will delete this fucking footage before I let you D's nuts me in my own fucking studio.
That's how you control the narrative.
You fucked
Shut
up.
down.
You fucked up because last
We
week when
really
you were on another
did.
show I was
I-
producing,
I got you on the other one.
and then you were like, "I'm gonna get you on this one." I am new.
You were on it today.
So
very
I'm not letting this happen.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. I will not try and get you. I'll get Joel Byers with parodies.
So Miss Piggy's a ligma specialist.
Okay. Now I will say that's a better setup.
What's a ligma?
He went off to school to do ligma.
Yeah.
And then she went to be a sugma.
Oh man.
I actually do think we should put that in there.
I went to Kappa Ligma Balls.
So okay, yeah. So that's our two leads. They're trying to go out for the surgery job. Also operation style, because anytime you do fuck up, it's like a yeah. And then just for all the callbacks, like anytime they will over the intercom, they'll be like, so and so to surgery. Someone's got water on the knee, like
Just like calling.
That is, yeah, because we're at this point so disconnected from operation, but we gotta still tie it in.
You could have Swedish Chef be the guy kind of over the monitor in the
Oh, yeah.
hospital, being like, rubber elbow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because every once in a while, Swedish Chef says words.
Yeah, rubber elbow.
Yeah, and I do
elbow.
think as a fun, just once again, so we're tied into operation. Anytime they go to surgery, they do clean prep their hands, and then they pull out a set of little tongs.
Yeah. It's also funny because anytime anybody dies, you get that loud buzzing, their nose goes
Yeah.
out, and then it's just like, time of death.
Yeah.
We got to put batteries in him.
Ooh, we could call it Red Nose Hospital.
Because clowns, right? There's a clown
Clowns,
reference in here.
they have that, and that's how we know when a kid
And everybody's
dies.
drunk all the time.
Yeah. That's behind the scenes. I like. Okay, so they're going to surgery positions. There's some battling back and forth. So let's build out our other cast now. Who are some other surgeons that are in this? Who we need to have like a best friend of Adam Driver that like who's the lead in that told Adam Driver to come here, and who's like somebody who's like the support of Piggy, who's the support of Adam Driver for like let's do some Muppets. Or we could to mix it up. Adam Driver has a Muppet best friend. Piggy has a human best friend.
Okay.
Because we gotta round out this cast now.
Miss Piggy's human best friend.
Barack Obama.
I think we
Shoot for
could
the
get.
stars.
I think we could get Barack Obama to do a cameo.
Yeah, Barack Obama would
I
definitely
think
do okay.
Barack
Wait,
Obama.
you don't think we can get him as like,
Well, he's just really into how many dead kids there are because he's given a speech about this is the only hospital that killed more kids than his drone strikes.
He's like, this is so me, dude.
yeah. He's like
the chief drone
Yeah.
operator. He's like, we're gonna try surgery with drones.
yeah, and it just shoots a kid. He goes,
yeah.
It worked.
It looks like he's gonna make it.
Yeah. I think we could definitely. We couldn't get him for. I mean, we could get him on set for a day. Actually, we'll probably what realistically, we would go to his house, set up a green screen, shoot it there
we
on
gotta
location
shoot
with him.
President Obama.
We gotta shoot President Obama. On a green screen. And yeah, but he'll and here's the thing, we'll let him freestyle, just riff out his pro killing kids drone speech because we all know that man loves it.
Yeah, you know he's got one in the bag too.
Oh
He
yeah.
pulls out whenever he
it.
comes up.
Yeah. So yeah, we can get Obama for sure to do a cameo, and that's a fun one.
What's that big eagle's name? The Eagle Muppet? You know what I'm talking
Sam?
Oh, Sam Eagle.
Yeah.
Damn, Sam
That could
Eagle.
be
would
Adam Driver's
That
friend.
would be like
Yeah.
a fun like Patriot Games kind of show, but it's like Sam Eagle. That's a whole.
about? Sam Eagle.
Yeah.
Talking about like Sam Eagle like doing like a pro drone strike game show.
Yeah, Sam Eagle defends all of America's like worst decisions. You could have like Sam Eagle hosting like a Fox News type TV
Oh, I
show
think
in this.
Sam Eagle
For sure.
is because we get background news updates of stuff, and Sam Eagle is like Alex Jones.
He's adamantly fighting against these kids getting free health care. He's just like making sure it's like,
Yeah.
I know it's a joke hospital, but this bill is very real.
This bill is serious.
It is very patriotic that you pay this thing.
Yeah.
It's actually the most patriotic thing you
Until
can do
these kids
is
can
go into
prove they're going to vote
severe debt.
Republican, they shouldn't get health insurance. Yeah, we're taking some big political swings on
Big
this one.
swings here. We're talking shit about Obama and healthcare stuff.
If Obama didn't want us to talk about drone striking, he shouldn't have been so good at it.
It's true.
Boom.
Some people are just born for it, you know?
Yeah.
All right. I'm so excited to vote this year. All right. We are going to do who should Miss Piggy's best friend be? I think it should be like Jonathan Van Ness or
Who's he again? I'm trying to think.
the guy from Queer Eye.
The long-haired guy?
Oh, that's actually really fun.
That would be fun.
Jonathan Van Ness is really good. And is it Queer Eye ending or something?
Is it ending?
I think maybe one of them
Have they
left.
fixed everyone?
Yeah, the gays did it.
Everyone is better now.
We did it. I think Jonathan. That's a really good best friend to Miss Piggy too.
It would be really great.
Because he can really push her like her delusions. Because that's when Piggy's at her best.
Yes.
And yeah.
Jonathan Van Ness is definitely a yes man to have around.
So he's the best friend. I do think Adam Driver. I love a good. I think Gonzo. I think Gonzo and Rizzo are a very good pair, and I think that they work at the hospital.
Yeah.
I think Gonzo's a janitor and Rizzo is a nurse.
Okay, but hold on. I thought all of the nurses. Oh yeah, Rizzo? Is
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rizzo's a nurse.
Yeah,
All nurses are rats.
All the nurses are rats.
And then Gonzo is, and I think at one point we shouldn't spend too much time on it because it's funny as a throwaway joke. We should reveal that Gonzo used to be the head of the hospital, but just likes being a janitor better. He didn't get fired in disgrace. He just loves mopping so
He
much.
hired himself as the janitor, and he gets paid the same wage.
yeah.
Just like cleaning poop.
Yeah, he's like, they never changed my paycheck. I just love these toilets. Also, I fuck chickens in the bathroom.
I'm the president of the toilets.
He loves fucking chickens.
really
That's
does.
canonical.
Is that canonical?
Yeah, that is canon. He's married to a chicken.
Dude, have you never?
Fucks chicken.
I
Gonzo
didn't realize they
is-
go so hard.
He is. I mean, there's not been fucking on screen of a chicken or any Muppets that
But if I
know
googled
of.
it, a picture would come up.
But no, Gonzo is like
Rule 34 Muppets. is the first
actively
thing
in
you
love
see.
with chickens.
Yeah.
and like loves chicken. He's also canonically an alien, like an extraterrestrial alien.
Yeah.
That's why Sam the Eagle hates him. But I think that would be a really fun pairing to see Gonzo, Rizzo, and Adam Driver trying to work through the problems. And I think Adam's problem is that not only does he want this job, but now his feelings are coming back for Piggy. So we're starting to get a little conflict of like, but also, if Piggy finds out that Adam's trying to pull back to give her the position because he loves her, she's not going to handle that shit. She's going to karate chop him like a bitch because she doesn't want to win because a man gave up. She wants to beat him at his own game.
She's got to
I
be
see.
the best at killing kids.
Yeah, she's got to. Miss Piggy could kill some kids.
Yeah.
I think there is like a montage scene of like sick children laid out, and she is karate chopping all of them.
Who can kill the kids faster?
Yeah.
It's a montage. I like that. So, all right. A plot is Miss Piggy and Adam Driver are competing for chief of surgery.
And we need. So, who are some of our other players that we got in like lesser plot lines?
We need a villain. We don't really have a villain yet.
Because it's a competition movie where they are going to have to act 3. Turns out they're going to just be co-chiefs.
What if like some kind of crusty old dean's trying to buy the hospital and turn it into a tourist attraction?
like Ant-Man?
Yeah, like Ant-Man, bro.
Ant-Man's trying to buy the hospital.
What if the Joker?
I think Bryan Cranston could be the villain.
Okay,
Ooh,
I like
He
this.
also, we already know he plays good dark, but he would do so well with Muppets.
Yeah. Has he not?
I feel
been
like he's
in one of the
probably worked
Muppets
with
movies?
yeah.
He's
I
probably
bet he
been-
has
He's probably
been.
done like a
the
cameo
newer
in
one in
something.
like 2014.
Yeah.
felt like,
Yeah. Bryan Cranston would be a good villain. You could bring back Michael Caine.
Yeah.
You could also. Who would also be a good villain for the fucking Muppets? Yeah. I
Who's a
like
good
Bryan
villain? Jason
Cranston.
Statham. He
Yeah,
can play,
just
he can play an
action.
all right villain.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
I'm a doctor.
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
She's not a good villain. She's
She's
just
not a good villain. I think
She hasn't had a chance
Bryan
yet.
Cranston rocks.
I think Bryan Cranston's
We'll
a
go
good
with Cranston.
because that's the reveal later is that now that Stettler and Waldorf have stepped down, like their shares are up or something.
I like this idea that the villain just really wants to make sure that the hospital starts not killing.
Oh yeah,
kids.
he's a
The
villain
is
because he
actually a
goes
really good
against the
person.
status quo
Yeah.
of how many kids we kill,
Yeah,
which we're like, whoa.
we're trying to get our numbers up.
This is
Yeah.
all coming together.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's trying, and well, because it's a commentary on American healthcare. Is because the
It's a parody.
It's
very
a parody.
smart.
So it's too smart actually, because a lot of the reviews I can see it now are saying they don't know what this is about.
gritty comedy.
Gritty comedy, very pro children murder, where there's a laugh track. And then halfway through, they kind of stop talking about surgery and just being like, "I'll kill more kids than you."
Should like I think we should have like more surgeons. So we've got plenty of surgeons because there's but then these two are going for the
These
lead.
are the ones that are like in the lead, but we have all the surgeons.
It's funny imagining like Sweetums being a surgeon and then just kids like being alive, but then just having hair all in, like just because Sweetum's so hairy.
Yeah. Animals should be a surgeon.
Oh my God! Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Animals.
An animal. Here's the thing, though. He's the worst surgeon there. He's too good at saving lives.
Yeah, he hasn't. No one's died on Animals
No one's
Watch.
died. Yeah, no one's died on Animals Watch.
He's very good
Yeah.
at surgery. I like that.
Fozzie is. He is a non-surgeon based doctor. He's more of like he's
Yeah.
He's like a prescriptions guy.
Well, no, because it's like there's surgeon and then there's the diagnosis doctor.
Yeah.
But like so he is, but he's also just trying to solve it.
He's doing the Patch
He's
Adams.
trying to do Patch Adams, but
And now all the kids, after watching his set, are just like, just take me to surgery.
yeah, let's
Let's get me in there. I know
Yeah.
my odds are
yeah,
get me in that room. And then you also have. I like the idea of just keeping the band, Electric Mayhem, in the stadium with everybody because it is funny to have a house band for all of the surgeries.
Oh yeah,
Surgeries.
they're the ones they play the buzzing sound too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they have like a little horn with that's how they do the buzz.
Time of death in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so they're there. That's perfect. I do think the receptionist, not because I know Norman should be a nurse, but I do think we should have Beaker and
Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
yeah, Honeydew.
The doctor. The doctor.
I think we should have they should be who people are dealing with when they first come in. Because I think Honeydew just keeps he can't read the paperwork because his glasses they're missing, but they're just on top of his head, and then no one can understand what the fuck Beaker is saying ever.
Beaker tells you what you need.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm trying to think of other jobs in hospitals.
I know there's not a lot.
Yeah.
Not a lot to do in those hospitals.
It would be fun having like Bear in charge of the morgue. Mm-hmm. Like he's just kind of down there with the body. Well, or Gonzo could be in charge of the morgue and he's just down there fucking chickens.
Tossing. Well, he's a janitor. She's just tossing bodies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just Gonzo, but he wears a cloak down there.
Yeah.
And then they go down there like, Gonzo, are you? He goes, yeah, I got a couple of jobs.
Did they? Who played the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come in Muppet Christmas Carol?
That was just a big giant spooky guy.
giant spooky Muppet.
Nice. Who does he play?
He hasn't done anything else.
I don't think he's
They
gotten a
haven't
lot of
dusted him
plays
off or
since
anything.
then.
Very typecast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typecast Muppet.
He's like, hey, can I come back? They're like, we don't need an angel of death for anything.
I'm so excited for life to catch up to that guy's future.
Yeah. I think so. It's like we can cast Kermit as he's the money guy. He's trying to help figure out how we're gonna not sell to Bryan Cranston. So he's really busy off screen. Like we get some good Kermit in this, but I think he's busy. You know, he's had his time.
Yeah. Yeah,
he's like senior Kermit now. He's like old.
Yeah.
He's got a beard.
he's a hospital administrator.
He's seen so much shit.
He's just seen so many kids die, and he's just like, well, this new guy has this crazy idea, and we're like, what's that? He's like, stop kid death. We're like, at Red Nose?
Yeah. That's what we do.
That's what we do. And then you like,
They're trying to shut down our kid death
Yeah.
hospital. We got to get the band back together.
we gotta get the band back together.
They start having like fundraisers to,
Yeah.
raise money for kid death.
So yeah, I
That's
think.
when Obama.
So that's kind of. So weirdly enough, like the B plot is like the background of like the hospital's losing money. We're trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
So that's kind
People
of.
hate coming to this hospital.
People hate coming to this
gotta
hospital.
make
It's
it
expensive and it doesn't work.
We gotta make outside worse, so you want to come die at the hospital.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of like who Bryan Cranston's like Muppet sidekick could be, because he needs like.
He does need like a little.
He needs a little minion.
Do the Sesame Street characters count?
Ooh,
I think we can get some Sesame in
We
there.
might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Elmo's on the table here.
Ooh.
Oscar the Grouch
I
would be a
just want
fun.
the kids to live.
Oh yeah, it's like Elmo. Elmo's like the backer of Bryan Cranston, and he's just so sad that children keep dying.
I'm so sad the kids keep dying. I just want all the kids to live. But Elmo, aren't you worried about people's jobs? You do this, Miss Piggy's not gonna have a house anymore.
What about the bottom line, Elmo? Elmo don't know what the bottom line is. Elmo just want children death down.
If there's too many alive kids, we're gonna have a population problem.
Yeah,
The
we
Muppets
can't.
are-
Yeah.
That's Elmo.
So Muppets are low key evil in this one.
Yeah, but
Fine, that's
I'd
a
say,
fun.
I'd say high key emo almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to make kids die in a silly, wacky way, though. Because once again, all surgeries.
A fun way.
And there's so many scenes where people are talking about their problems during a surgery.
Yeah.
And it's just them, like, just tweezering out
It's like, how do
so
we-
many things.
We'll hit him with a pie on a roller coaster.
oh yeah, well yeah, it's kind of on the kids for eating butterflies for breakfast and like rubber
These kids
bands.
keep eating wacky
It's
shit.
it's still operation.
Yeah.
In a world where the only food comes from a car.
If these kids didn't want to die, don't eat a whole fucking wishbone.
It's like
Why would you do that?
he went to the butterfly exhibit and came out full. Yeah, we've got. So all right, our essential A plot is Adam Driver, Miss Piggy doing this. Kermit's trying to save the hospital. Bryan Cranston's trying to shut it down.
Yeah.
We get to Act 2. We got to get to the turn, where the turn is somebody in the hospital. We could have kind of a Monsters, Inc. thing where they start realizing, oh, well, if we just started saving kids and doing our job better,
We could charge them longer.
we could we could actually make money off this hospital.
Yeah.
And so Kermit kind of flips the script and is like, you know what, maybe we should try and save kids. And then
I got this crazy idea.
yeah. And then that's when Adam Driver and Miss Piggy realize they can save their relationship. And then they become. Then there's this awesome sex scene. All right. This is like really. It's on.
I mean, it's gross. It's wet.
It's really.
So we're gonna show
They save a kid
because we
they save a
definitely
kid and then they.
there's been lots.
It's on Spike TV, so
There's been
we
lots
show-
of implication of like of Muppet human relations.
Yes,
But we're gonna show it.
we are gonna show full
Full Muppetration.
penetration. Yeah. And it's not going to be like Team America, just a Muppet going up against Adam Driver. It's going to look like, you know that scene they didn't show you in it's you know the first episode of Black Mirror? Adam Driver just walks into a room. So like we replace Muppet Miss Piggy with just a pig.
An actual pig. I was about to ask, are we constructing like a pig vagina Muppet? But you're talking about
no,
like
it's a full bore
Muppet mirror.
Full bore. You know,
Too far.
And it's a 15 minutes.
Too far.
It's a 15
yeah,
minute
throw
sex
that camera
scene.
on the ground. It's been soiled.
15-minute sex scene with Miss Piggy.
15-minute sex scene.
It's a long one.
It's just a lot of him
lot
being
of
like,
different
I'm trying not to
positions."
come. I'm thinking about baseball. A lot of deep, heavy breathing from Adam Driver.
Very intense. Like one of his sex scenes from the show Girls.
And one of the Muppets is standing outside. They're like, is he using the Peloton in there? He's singing to himself? He's really going for it.
Yeah, it's just Gonzo and Rizzo. It's just Gonzo and Rizzo listening outside.
Got a
the
new
door.
idea, sex scene, the movie.
Yeah. So
It's a movie, but it's all sex scenes.
this is an interesting.
No one's ever done it
Muppets.
before.
Interesting turn for this movie, but I do think I do think that they're fucking in the round, like the,
Yeah,
so,
100%.
what's up? They're fucking in the
It's so funny to
I'm
imagine
Henry
a
the
surgery
I'm
studio
Henry
is now like a whole stadium. Like
that
it's-
is what there are though when you're
well-
doing the teaching ones because you're down there and everyone can sit and watch.
It's more like a theater, like an opera house, where if you're doing it in the round, that's
Yeah, they have to keep spinning.
the
They're
stage is
spinning
spinning.
the whole time.
Yeah. But I do think there is, like, if they're gonna have explicit sex, I think a lot of people are watching without them realizing.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, kids, come on, we're gonna show you.
It can't be in front of the kids. It's gross. And,
Yeah, this is made for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the kids. Yeah, so I like how that's the line we're drawing. We can actually in America this is
has
true.
to be on TV. We'll
Yeah,
just blur some stuff out.
No, I was like, this is very true. We can't show explicit fucking, but we can murder all of these children.
We'll just blur
Yeah.
out. We'll still keep the sex scene 15 minutes, but it'll be very blurry.
And I do, yeah. So
Blurry and sweaty.
there's definitely we gotta pad a lot of this too because we're not coming up with a lot of plot. So we do need a 15.
I don't know who you're talking
We
about.
do need a 15-minute long sex scene. I do think we should cut away a couple of times to other storylines and then cut back and there's
It's still going on. Just like the hospital gets bought in that scene.
Yeah, the second act is that they have sex. And then
Yeah.
They do like Thanksgiving.
bunch of
Eve.
other stuff. Outside the window, the seasons are changing.
that's why Adam Driver and Miss Piggy had to break up.
Oh my God!
It came back to fall, and Adam Driver's like,
spending-
I just don't think it's gonna happen. I've been going for like 365 days. I don't know. I guess I ate something weird. My stomach feels a little strange. That's what it is. I won't lie to you. I jerked off 366 days ago. I can't get it going. I don't know.
Oh, well, we got 13 minutes left. So 2 minutes less. 2 minutes. 2 minutes less than the sex scene of real-time sex scene.
To wrap this thing up.
Okay, so yeah.
I like Adam Driver when he's raw dogging that.
He's
hog.
raw dogging
He's raw
just
dogging that
the-
hog with his hog. You know, two hogs.
Act 2
Hog
ends.
on
They're done
hog
having
action.
sex. They come out of the sex room, which is a
And they're like,
designated
hey,
room in the
listen, that
hospital.
whole time, Bryan Cranston bought the hospital.
Hospital's been bought.
Y'all were. You said you had a plan. You went into that room for 2.5 months. Fuck. And kids' deaths were so down because we weren't actively killing children in surgery, and so we lost the hospital because our funding comes from big guns, which love killing
Big
kids.
guns.
It is just that's
Big Gun.
who Sam Eagle plays. He's a gun
big
lobbyist.
big gun advocate.
He's a big. He's an NRA guy.
I was about to say, you don't want to change the Muppets a lot, but this one, Sam the Eagle, does have like an NRA tattoo on his face.
Yeah.
It's like
his
NRA
face.
on his forehead, and there's just like an assault rifle.
just
and a bullet
proud boy
necklace on
the
his
hell
neck.
out,
Yeah.
Sam Eagle.
Proud Sam
Just
Eagle,
proud
proud
Sam.
boy.
It's so amazing. Just kind of like an American History X
Yeah.
Sam
It's
Eagle.
like 1776.
Yeah.
His fucking knuckles and shit.
Just on his wings.
Yeah.
But he's not like goofy like all the other Brown Boys.
Yeah, he's
still
very.
plays it
He
straight
has to
laced.
play it serious.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
the straight man.
It is funny just imagining Sam Eagle just thinking that like JFK Jr. is still alive.
and by the hospital. But
He's just buying all that QAnon shit.
Yeah, so Bryan Cranston, he gets to the hospital. He's changing everything up. Like they're starting to treat children.
This oddly is having a happy ending.
No. We think it's going that way. Here's the
And
thing.
then Obama drone strikes the hospital.
and then Adam Driver.
That's how the movie ends. That's the end right there.
Well, I think that they somehow they beat Bryan Cranston. They get the hospital back to being pro children death, and then Obama comes back, drone striking it.
Thinking that it's a pro children life hospital.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Well, he thinks
This is hard to follow.
He just thinks there's a lot of brown children there, and so he's gonna go drone strike it as he's wont to do.
Do you think Hasbro's gonna be okay with this? Is they owned by Disney?
I think Hasbro's okay with this.
Aren't there Hungry
Oh
Hippos
yeah, I forgot
movies?
this is an operation. I forgot. All right, made by Mattel.
I mean, we got the tongs, we got the buzzing,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cute.
So we got the final. We got like the Ex Machina Obama drone strike to really end it.
Yeah.
But how do Adam Driver and Piggy team up to get the hospital back to pro-child murder?
I think after the kids hear the noises of their coitus, they'll just want to die.
I think this is so depressing. Not the idea, but what I'm about to pitch is like, what if like they're trying to like win back the hospital, and like Adam Driver and Piggy are giving these like award-winning speeches of like why what they do really matters.
And they're wearing graduation caps for some reason. They throw them all in the air. They got scissors.
And then, but then,
Like vitamin
well, because
C's,
I think what they realize is that this is what's this must be so depressing. But I'm going through the kids. They've wanted to die this whole time because the kids in it, and this is where the real message comes in. It's because like they're starting to like Adam Driver, Piggy. They try to do some like fleece to like beat Bryan Cranston, and he wins because he's just kind of like, I'm actually on the side of not killing children. And they're like, damn it, you got me. And they're trying to figure out what to do. And this kid comes up and he's like, excuse me, Miss Piggy, are you gonna karate chop me now so I don't have to feel these feelings anymore? and then she's like, what are you talking about? Get away! And then she goes to karate chop, and Adam Driver's like, we gotta save him. And then the kids explain to them the reason why they keep coming to this hospital is they're like, we're aware of what the future is. This is our best option.
Huge reveal.
Sam the Eagle is pulling so much with this pro NRA stuff.
We don't want to have to go to school.
Yeah, we don't want to go to school. I'd rather
We're worried
die.
about fighting for resources.
Yeah, I'd rather die humanely in a hospital by getting karate chopped by a pig or being gouged to death with some pliers than having one of my schoolmates shoot me because the NRA is in charge. Or 20 years from now, I want Catch on Fire from going outside, Miss Piggy. So please, Miss Piggy, karate chop me to death right now. Also, I saw you, even though we weren't supposed to, having sex with Adam Driver, and I didn't like it.
Which is a hospital rule. You can't have sex with Adam Driver.
That is dark, but I love this.
It's dark
because it's kind of a happy ending because the kids are like
they want to die
like, we don't wanna
because,
be here
as we know, Gen Z right now very suicidal for good reason.
And if you're gonna die, you might as well get killed by a Muppet.
Might as well get killed by a Muppet.
Yeah, that's a fun way to go.
And a lot of them, and this is what's really sad, is a lot of them say, or I don't want to get killed in a drone strike.
Okay, that's good. And that makes the ending just whoa, dude! This is amazing.
and then,
well, I don't want to get killed in a drone strip. and before you can even hit the laugh track button.
Yeah, that's Chekhov's drone strike right there, baby.
Drone strike.
But then that's the good payoff. But also we get Obama at the end. We can get him to say the classic Steve Urkel line. Did I do that?
Oh, I was just, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Phenomena.
Oh yeah, the band's just playing. And Obama does the phenomenon.
And it ends with Obama doing
Phenomena.
Obama now.
We did.
Oh, that's good.
In one of our other movies, we did get Joe Biden to rap.
Oh,
Speaking of, it was
How much did that cost?
It was the Taylor Swift film. I do think so. We can go through Joe's people to get to Obama.
okay.
We can get, so we can shoot on location for a day because we can get him do his pro killing children speech.
Yeah.
Then we get him his him doing the drone strike, and then we'll get him to sing Obama.
It's gonna be a number one hit, dude.
Obama.
Yeah. And then the credits like that. So that's like plays into the credits, and then we get the full scrolling credits, and then you get the little picture in picture where Sam the Eagle is like finally because he's like representing Republicans saying like Obama did the first good thing ever.
That's on the news. Yeah.
That rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kids want to die, but we find that at the end. And that's the thing, because the whole time you're like, why are they doing this? But it's like, no, the Muppets were right the whole time.
Yeah. So, yeah, we wouldn't
They
be
were
watching
on
Muppets
the
if
right
Muppets were
side.
evil. Yeah.
Because the children don't want to live in the world that we have given to them.
Yeah.
And, we got to say, I'm so sorry. We weren't alive when boomers were. We're fucked, but we're going to die before you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this.
I love it. So,
It's gonna be so good.
this is a
Disney, Mattel.
Disney, Mattel. Who does own up?
Mattel?
You have
I think it's
24
Hasbro.
hours.
You have 24 hours. So we're gonna make
drone
this
strike
movie.
Mattel.
Let me
Whoa.
see.
Whoa, dial it back. Also, the credit song, the national anthem. Over and over. It's a very long list of credits.
A lot of people want to be associated with this film.
Yeah, dude. It's hard to kneel for the whole thing. If you play it 4 times, you're like, my knees hurt. I gotta get back.
That's how they could have solved people dealing it for the national anthem. Is just make it longer.
Milton Bradley.
Milton Bradley.
Wait.
Bradley, I went to high school with that guy.
Oh wait, never mind. Hasbro. It is Hasbro. They took control of Milton Bradley.
They got my boy.
Yeah, Hasbro doesn't give a shit about people, so they would be down for the. But
You
yeah,
go to the Milton Bradley Hospital.
yeah. So this made for TV Spike TV original.
Budget is about 1.2 bill.
That's honestly
what's
the
Obama
way we
cost?
got Spike TV to pick it up is they were like, all right, we'll do it. It's got to be a full 15-minute sex scene.
And for no reason, a dirt bike chase.
Yeah, there's a
A sweet dirt bike chase. That's in the contract.
All right, we're gonna make all the characters jump on a trampoline for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I think a lot of
Yeah.
to get the Muppet style cameos, a lot of the parents of the children that are being brought in are famous.
Yeah.
I would love to see Selena Gomez somewhere in this.
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba's in
Jessica
this.
Alba would be good.
That'd be really good. Yeah. I think Zendaya would be good.
Yeah.
All the characters are telling Norm Macdonald jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a child actor. It's all the kids from Stranger
Shia
Things.
LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf, bro.
Dude, I'm trying to cast the kids that are gonna die.
Well, all the Stranger Things kids are adults now.
I know, which is a funny idea.
Who
It's
played
all
Spider-Man?
child.
What's that
Maybe
kid's
all
name?
the kids are
Tom
child actors.
Tom
Let's
Holland?
get all those crisis actors.
Damn.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Damn.
Dave's like, I'm not part of this. Take my name off of it.
Hey, some of my
Save
best
the
friends
stage.
are crisis actors.
But once again, it's a poignant.
Damn, I don't think we're gonna get eaten by gerbils for this one.
Yeah.
This is a good movie.
I think I'm gonna go run this upstairs.
Yeah,
They're
run
just
this
gonna
upstairs.
like,
See
fuck.
what
Okay,
comes out the
now
other
what are
end.
we calling this? I think Operation Red Nose,
Ooh.
Muppets Hospital.
Yeah, I like Muppets Hospital movie.
Muppets Hospital movie.
It's a little dry. I feel like it could use a little sauce
Muppets
on
made
it.
for TV
Or
Hospital
Muppets
movie.
Operation Red Nose, because it's based off of Operation. It's called
And
yeah.
it's got military implications
Oh.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We-
Ooh,
Operation Red
and
Nose.
this once again, it's really hard to tell where we stand. Are we pro drone strike, pro military, pro NRA?
Listen, I'm just pro having a good time.
Here's the thing about me, baby. All I'm trying to do is enjoy
I'm just
myself.
trying to chill, man. So,
If a couple of kids die, why do I gotta care about it?
Kind of like a free speech.
listen, as long as gas stays under $3,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, and if gas goes above $3, I mean, it still ain't really gonna affect me if kids are dying. I'm not kidding.
Ammunition's still cheap.
Yeah, you stay on your side of the yard. All right. So Muppets and Operation Red Nose,
Let's do it.
which is also very confusing. People are like, so is this about Rudolph?
No, it's about the board game operation.
about the board game,
you know,
fucking
paying
moron.
attention.
Follow the fucking,
Follow the plot. Yeah, it's good.
and then all the other Muppets that didn't die are dancing during the Obama song.
Obama.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, I think this is
go.
great. Let's check in with Sherman.
I'm checking with A24.
Check with where he was mad, but right.
like it?
Oh. I think he likes it,
He likes that kid.
He would.
and it's perfect timing. He loves.
We did it, everybody.
Sherman loves
We
dead
saved
kids.
cinema.
Save cinema on
Theaters are
Spike
fixed.
TV. Normally, all you can see on Spike TV is 24-hour reruns of Star Wars, but not today.
This
It's gonna
Christmas.
run once, and they're gonna be like, "Wow,
You're rolling up
who
to
let that go?"
the AMC. It's like a Spike TV original in the 4K.
Well, just in case y'all don't get eaten to death by gerbils, give some plugs. Where can people find you? Tell them what's up, and also apologize for what we just made.
Yeah.
Well, we're Good Cop Rad Cop. You can follow us on Instagram at Good Cop Rad Cop, and on TikTok, same thing.
What's your
and
personal
YouTube.
Instagram, Ryan?
My personal Instagram is You Don't Have to Call Me Darling,
All right, what's mine?
Mr. Dave.
I think it's Mr. Hannah GCRC.
So yeah. So that's us personally on Instagram. Follow us there and follow our band Good Cop Rad Cop. We're on Spotify
And Bandcamp.
And Bandcamp, yeah.
Buy our if you buy our album multiple times, it changes each time.
Yeah.
Just
We're
keep
on 2
buying it.
CDs.
Yeah, same link.
Yeah,
but,
You like CDs, Joe?
I love them. I love CDs.
You can see these nuts.
Hey. He's gonna. The shark is.
Wow,
gonna
the
wipe
episode's gone now. You got me on that one. I'm proud of you.
I'm
You
glad-
snuck that
I'm
one in
glad.
there.
Nah, I think you knew it was coming. It didn't seem very.
Listen, we
not
had to
well
give
hidden.
people something. We just we talked heavily about kid death from start to finish.
Yeah.
We talked about it more than our first episode, which is literally called Purge, but for kids. But yeah, anyway, so this has been Riff Tank.
Hell yeah. This was
Once
so
again,
fun.
yeah,
No,
thank y'all
it's an
for
interesting,
joining us. We'll see.
consistent
We'll
themes.
see. You know, Sherman likes it, but we got to see what the guys upstairs think. You know, I'm Joel Ruiz. I'm the owner and sole employee of Do Validate Studios. But we got a lot of podcasts. We got this one. We have our Riverdale fan cast called Jingle Jangle. If you like role playing games, we got a bunch of that shit. We got Critical Bits. We got Oddity Roadshow. We got the soon to come out whatever that show is that I always talk about. The Astonishing Adventures of the SS Batship. I would like to thank our two associate producers, Beerus and Luke Hull, as well as our two executive producers, Blue Rider and Andrew Harper. Y'all helping keeping the lights on. Go follow us, Do You Validate, on all the socials. And, you know, as always, we'll see y'all in the tank.
Investigate 9/11.
Okay.
This show is part of the Do You Validate network.